If you are listening right now, think about how much risk you have taken in the first 10, 15, 20, 30, or 40 years of your life. When I started sharing about business on Twitter in 2009, every comment was telling me to be quiet, stay in my lane. I'm telling you now, if you wonder why you are not where you want to be, look inside yourself and see what you expect from others. Think about how much you let peer pressure affect you. If you have always wanted to fit in with the popular kids at school, that is a problem. It scares me how many people have jobs they dislike and buy things they do not care about just to impress others they don't care about. Many people waste their money on silly things, which makes them do things they do not want to do. Long before I became the wine guy on YouTube and Twitter, I was a businessman. I believe that there is a big difference between being an entrepreneur and being a successful entrepreneur. I can say I'm a football player, but that doesn't mean I'll get paid for it. This truth is really exciting for me. It makes me feel good inside that after watching and thinking about this every day for the last 10 years, I've seen that whatever your truth is, if it is truly yours, you will always do better. People told me not to swear on stage. My agent said to stop cursing because we were losing money, but I can't change who I am, and I think it's important to be real. For everyone, it's fun because it's easier, and audiences are smart. They can tell when someone is trying to push their own agenda. So, the truth, which is a really exciting answer to this question, is always strong. My friends, being responsible, giving without wanting anything back, and thinking long-term. Every person's business or goal can grow a lot if they spend the next 13 years sharing free content. It might seem strange. When do you start making money? How do you do it? The one who can hold their breath the longest wins. Being good at reaching big goals depends on what you do. Do you take a long break from jury duty to relax and watch YouTube? Or do you work hard and try to fit in as much as you can? Many of you who really want this have the skills to succeed, right? Sometimes you just need to see a new take on it to get it, right? To me, this is a light bulb moment. Did you put in effort? Did you take that 15-minute call seriously? It got canceled, and you had a busy day. What do you do with those 15 minutes? Sometimes those 15 minutes are really worth it to call your mom, call your daughter, or FaceTime with your kids. It's all about making every minute count. Each minute needs to matter if you want so much because you don't have as many of them as you think. You really don't. Do you know who you are, or do you want to be someone you might not be? You have the dream, but you need to make it happen. It will just take time. At 15, you can pretend and try to show off, which is your weakness, or you can just put in the work, keep working hard, and that's it. It's just a process, man. Life is long. Just keep putting in the work. We are in an amazing place of endless choices. I just find it hard to understand why some people can't see where they stand in a world with 7.7 billion people. The fastest and easiest way to do what you want while paying your bills is to give up some fun and focus on making money from what you want to do in the future. I used to struggle in school. By 3:30, I felt exhausted because I disliked it. You can't put in the time unless you enjoy it. That's why I think loving what you do leads to more success, because someone else loves what you don't and will work harder for it. They can put in 19 hours. Now, there is talent. You might not love singing, but when you sing, you sound like Whitney Houston. That's real. There are athletes too. I know some who don't care for their sport, but they are tall and skilled. So, it happens, but I think that's rare. I am really surprised by how little responsibility people take in our world. Everything that goes wrong at VaynerMedia or in my life is completely my fault. When you accept responsibility, you start to feel happier because you realize no one else is in charge of your life. Your pride and fear don't want you to admit mistakes. Many of you are living for what others think, and that holds you back. The way to get rid of fear is to not care about others' opinions. My failures are mine, and I'll handle them alone. I don't need your advice. You have your own problems. Being patient and listening to yourself makes you strong. Your chance for success among 7.7 billion people is huge. To have a great life, you must do great things. This often means working hard and enjoying it. You use your strengths. Some strengths are experience. Some strengths are being young. You need to be patient. It won't happen quickly, right? That's what I learned from you. I shared my work for 8.5 years before anyone noticed. I have to dream. Think about what the world will be like in 2019 to 2025 compared to 2009 to 2015. Too many choices by too many people are made by looking at the past without thinking about the future. Forget about fancy cars, shoes, houses, and planes. The return on investment in life is not money, it is being happy. When I see people who are happy, no matter their income, success, or fame, a lot of that comes from their upbringing or situation that gives them real perspective on life. What do I wish for all you 25-year-olds here? I wish you knew how young you'd feel at 40. Newsflash, you'll feel pretty much the same. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting money, but it often leads to not getting it. It's wild how I feel like I've never faced peer pressure. I've never done anything I didn't want to do because I valued my opinion more than others. That comes from good parenting, life situations, and maybe some luck. I'm not sure how to teach that. What I'm trying to do is become, in a way, popular because it gives you courage. The most flattering thing for me now is that I'm becoming your source of courage. When you take risks and face criticism, you point to me, and I tell your parents to back off. It's very smart to take big risks when you're young because you can stay at your parents' house. You and a bunch of friends can fit in a small place. I know this because I've been there and seen it. This is the time for you to take big chances. You should either try to do things for yourself or get involved in something you really believe in. If you let what others think, like your partner, your boss, your mom, your aunt, or your best friend, affect you, you're missing out. You're living your one life, which, by the way, is a 400 trillion to 1 chance. It's crazy to think about how amazing it is that we're even here. Do you realize how unbelievable it is that you exist? This phone you have is more powerful than the computers Ronald Reagan used to lead the world. You can use it while you relax in bed from 7 p.m. Is staying up until 2 in the morning your way to escape what you complain about? Still, we choose to binge watch all seasons of Friends on Netflix. The one thing that links everyone here, whether you're winning or losing, whether you're a boss, worker, or business owner, is that the one thing we should all want is attention. Before you achieve anything, no matter why you came here, when you go out to build your business, run for mayor, or raise money for a charity, no matter what you do or try to achieve when you leave this conference, the one thing you should be seeking is people's attention. Before you can sell a sneaker, a cookie, or a t-shirt, you need someone's attention to tell them. Your message has to be clear enough to get them to do what you want. Attention is the key. Nothing else matters to me but attention. The reason I always adapt to new content and new platforms, like the internet, email, YouTube, Google Ads, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, is that I focus on where the attention is today and will be tomorrow, not what worked in the past. There's nothing in life more surprising than the fact that you got one. You're more likely to be struck by lightning 14 times than have a life. Keep moving forward. All of this leads to one thing. If you don't learn how to talk on today's social media, you are totally out of touch. Like it or not, you need to figure it out and do it. My friends, being negative can slow you down. Kindness always wins. Your life is shaped by the times when you get really quiet and can't hear what others think. The reason I can work 17 hours a day is that I'm not wasting 15 hours looking back. Pretending to succeed is the big mistake of this time. Please don't do it. Stop listening to everyone except yourself. Get rid of negativity from your life, because if you want to truly win, you must focus on positivity. So, get quiet. Be careful about who you spend time with. And most importantly, be honest. Do what is right. Kindness is great. Honesty is great. Don't act like you've made it. Talk about the journey of trying to succeed.